Um, so I would want to go back to the beginning of when you were talking about your feelings. You had mentioned that you felt bad. Would you mind going into a little bit more detail about maybe pinpointing what that feeling was?
Sure.
If you have no idea, it's completely fine. I just wanted to make sure to.
Oh, I think I do. I don't know. I've had there's some mental health issues in my family, and my brother was very is a very sick uh guy, and so maybe I had an inclination to those things, and I think uh it hit in about elementary school. Everything started to suck, and that felt like a lot of a deep certainty that something was wrong with me, and that everybody can see it, and that the best I could do was to trick people for a while. I remember I don't like to say social anxiety because everybody says they have it, and but it was that, it was just constantly. I remember all through school my eyeballs hurting because I couldn't look anybody in the face. I was constantly darting around and trying not to look at anybody, and just like being wondering people could see that my arms move weird when I walk, and just a deep excuse my language, deep uh, uh, insecurity that there was something wrong with me, and that I looked weird, and that people could see it, and a deep self-consciousness and a fear that other people didn't like me, and a, maybe a neediness, and just a kind of depression and bad outlook. But and that shit is I think that shit is very common. That stuff is very common. Excuse me. But
Do you think to some degree, like we tell ourselves that, though, especially at that age, that this is kind of normal, we're supposed to feel this way, or
well, yeah, you don't have any thing to measure it against.
Right. Because you're just learning and growing, kind of thing.
Yeah. Did you know that you were depressed when, like back then, or are you just now realizing that looking back, you're like, oh wow, I was so insecure, so unconfident, and so on and so forth?
I knew something was wrong, but and my parents had my brother was older than me, and he had these issues that ended up turning out very badly for him. So I remember them talking to me about it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't really remember to what degree I knew it. But yeah, I knew something was wrong. Something wasn't right. Yeah.